Hello, good evening, welcome to Eventful Dialogue, our new little chit-chat we have about events happening in Suffolk and Essex and thereabouts. Well, actually I said good evening, it might be good afternoon to some people.
It's like the culture show, except without the culture, isn't it?
True,
really?
true, yeah, but it's raw, it's live.
But it is a show.
It is
Yeah,
a show.
true.
Yeah, if you hang around long enough, you may get a cabaret. What are we going to talk about first? You any ideas?
Well, you go.
Me go? Alright,
go.
I'm off, bye. Hello. Yes, it's the Threepenny Opera. No, my mouth has gone to sleep. The Threepenny Opera at the New Wolsey in Ipswich. Absolutely fabulous show. It is new, it's exciting. Even though it's based on the Bertolt Brecht Kurt Weill show, it's got a new translation, it's brought bang up to date. Even Jimmy Savile makes a guest appearance, would you believe, at some point.
Yeah, probably.
And some of the dialogue, some of the lyrics are a bit frisky.
Are they?
Can I say frisky?
Yeah.
Frisky allowed?
Frisky,
yeah, frisky.
okay.
It's frisky. It's a bit, close to the knuckle, but it's very exciting. It's very dynamic. It's thoughtful, and I have to say, for some people, it's a bit Marmite. I absolutely loved it. I thought it's one of the best things that the Wolsey have done over the last 10 years, and I thought it was, it just really grabbed you and made you want to sit up and take notice. But there are those, I have to say, have to be fair, it wasn't quite their cup of tea. So my advice is go along, try it out, and see what you think. But I have to say, it's really what theatre is about. It's about sort of making you sit up and take notice, really, and obviously gives you something to talk about when you go home.
If somebody leaves a gap.
If somebody leaves a gap. Who's left a gap? He's trying to say something. Have you noticed? He keeps opening his mouth.
Don't mind me, I'm
There's
just
somebody
here to
counting
make
down
conversation.
1, 2, 3. What does that mean? Does that mean shut up?
I have to say, Andrew's not letting me get a word in because I wasn't so
I know what he's
keen
gonna
on
say.
Threepenny Opera. Very ambitious, very brave, but I have to say, left a little disappointed.
Haven't seen it,
Sorry, New Wolsey, because I really love your stuff.
Haven't seen it, but I did once play Mrs. Peachum in a
Ah.
university production. But I understand from Andrew here that they cut my big song about sexual slavery. But I could do that if there was time at the
But
end.
Polly Peachum sings about pulling her knickers down, so maybe she's got your song.
Not in my version, she didn't.
Ah, well, there
If you want to see Lynn's song, press the red button now.
Have we got a red button? Have you got a red
No,
button?
I think that's the
Can we press
that's
it?
the ejector seat.
Oh, there we go. Well, we're on subject of matters theatrical. Have to mention Betty Blue Eyes at the Colchester Mercury, which opens this week before going out on a national tour, which takes in the New Wolsey actually. Opens this week at the Colchester Mercury, I've said that before. But story based on a private function by Alan Bennett, starred Michael Palin in the 1990s, I believe, with Maggie Smith. Story of a pig in austerity Britain and illegal food. We've all had a bit of the horse meat scandal now, so we know a lot about illegal food.
So a bit like Babe, or...
Why are you looking at me?
What, illegal food? Well, you've been storing it, I can tell.
Is he allowed to say that?
No. 2 minutes. Go on, say
There
something.
you go. I know Lynn wants to have a talk about Oh What a Lovely War.
Very quickly, anniversary, of course, at 100 years since the outbreak of the First World War, and Stratford East has already revived the original production of Joan Littlewood's Oh What a Lovely War. Well, if you didn't manage to get to see that, I believe it was a sellout. Gallery Players is performing it at the Sir John Mills Theatre in Ipswich beginning next week, 26th, and carrying on into the week following.
And of course, Sir John Mills actually was in the film.
He was.
He was, yes, he
was.
was. He played one of the generals, I believe.
He was,
yeah.
yes.
But they had a merry-go-round, I have to say, in the film. That is not in this production. I feel I should point that out in case anyone should buy their ticket and not know.
And you can read all about Oh What a Lovely War in Event on Friday, and also in Event, very quickly, Pam's House and Hollywood's Reunion at the Malt House. That's not in this Friday, that's coming next Friday. We've also got a review of the regional premiere of Captain America at Cineworld. The Visitors, starring likewise to Candleford's Linda Bassett at Ipswich and in Bury, and just lots of other stuff. Just go and get the paper on Friday.